Here we go. Hey YouTube, I am doing this video on blood health, and I'm going to show you a tool that I use and some things that I take that should improve your blood health. So I'm going to start with the blasting, and this is my fascia blaster. This is a face blaster, and I'm going to show you on my face because it's easier to see there. And I already washed my face, and I'm going to take a little coconut oil and put it on my face. And so the reason I'm doing this video is because I have found that the more I take care of my blood health, the healthier I am in general. And for me, it actually started with the fascia blaster, and then I ended up finding more and more things that improved my blood health, which we'll talk about. But the fascia blaster is a tool, and you use it on your skin, and you use it like this. There's a very specific way to do it, and what it does is it brings all your blood to the surface. And when your blood comes to the surface like this, you're doing so many things. Your blood is full of collagen and nutrients and moisture that comes up into the surface of your skin. Like when you're really young, or even like babies, you know, they're really plump with blood. And then over time, you live your life, and you get your fascia, which is your soft tissue in your body. That's what you're working on. Gets distorted. They call it distortions, adhesions. It gets pulled. It gets knotted. You know, especially if you're a woman who's had a child, which I had a child, and you know, it distorts your fascia. That's what cellulite is. Cellulite is not fat, it's fascia. It's distorted fascia. And so when your fascia gets distorted, your blood vessels, your blood veins, and your nerves that run through your soft tissue can get cut off. And so using a blaster irons out your fascia, giving you healthy fascia like you had when you were really young. And it brings all that stuff back online, your nerves and your blood vessels. So I'm going to use it on my face for a little bit so you guys can see the blood flow. And one of the tools I use for this actually is an infrared light. So I'll put my infrared light on so you can kind of see. I know that's going to look kind of creepy, but I'm just showing you. I'll turn it off in a second. So infrared light is really, you can't see me there, is really healthy light, very healing. And it emits a lot of heat. So when you heat your fascia, you make it more supple to work with, which makes the blood come to the surface even quicker. So heating up is good. I have infrared over my bathtub in my bathroom because I do this over my entire body. And so working with your fascia is a massive improvement on blood health, and it's going to keep you younger and looking really good. It's just going to keep you healthier. So, okay, so there's the infrared light. Let's turn that off because that's a really weird light. And hopefully you can start to see if I can really get some blood flow going here. And so normally I would do this. I do my face almost every day. And I would probably spend about 20 minutes doing my face and my neck. And then you can take like a hair tie and put it through the tines of the blaster and do your scalp. It keeps it from pulling your hair. Because you really want to do this all over your whole body. So, and you can do with the little one all over your whole body, but I'm sort of obsessed with these tools. I have all of them. This is my master blaster, which is like a rake. Gets through all the surface fascia, which helps with like the deeper tissue work, which you do with the bigger blaster like this, with the bigger tines on it, which really gets deep in the fascia. And you know, she's got quite a few different ones. This is Ashley Black who makes these. This is my mini, which is great for getting certain areas that are harder to reach for yourself. It's awesome to have someone else do it to you. I think you can start to see some good blood flow there. Going after my forehead a lot because it seems to be quite lit up in this video. Hopefully you can see how much I'm turning red there. So it brings all this, and you can do your neck. You know, as we get older, the things that start to age the most, like your neck or your hands. Places where you don't have as much soft tissue, you can do your chest. I mean, this just like, it's like a youth pill working on your blood health. I mean, these things are amazing. And another good tool for this is cupping. I don't have the cups here, but if you've heard of cupping, or look up cupping and check out cupping, it's a great way to bring blood to the surface. But the fascia blasting is far more effective for blood health because it actually works on your fascia more directly, and like I said, brings your blood vessels and stuff and puts them back online. What was I gonna say? Let's keep doing my forehead here for a minute. So blood health, yeah. So I used to have sort of chronically dry skin, like on my forearms and my calves. Sort of started when I was around 32. And it just seemed like no matter how hydrated I was, no matter what, it just didn't seem to go away. I was always sort of battling it. And the fascia blasting really helped. But what helped more than that was I discovered some different supplements and stuff called vasodilators. So they're herbal supplements. You can look them up. They're called vasodilators. A really well-known one is ginkgo biloba. And I take this every day. And boom, my dry skin is gone because my blood vessel, my circulation is working better. And so that really made a big impact. Another one I take, I don't have it here because I keep it in the fridge, is bilberry. I take bilberry, but there's quite a few vasodilators you can research and check out. And I highly recommend herbal supplements for health. I take a wellness formula every day, which is an herbal supplement just for immunity. But I really love my vasodilators for blood health. Another really big thing I do for blood health is copper. And this is my liquid copper supplement that I take. And I take this every day. And since I started taking that, I have so much more energy. Like, I was a slug before I started taking that. Because copper is 70% conductive. Iron is only 17% conductive. So for blood health, copper is just where it's at for everybody. But if you are Rh negative blood type, you have a copper-based blood in general. And so copper is really an essential thing that you should be taking daily. So copper, vasodilators. So you can probably see how flushed and red I got from that. We'll stop doing that. And then you always want to give your face a good wash before and after you do the oil, because it really opens up your pores and stuff, and you don't want that oil stuck in there. So that is a tiny tutorial on blood health and the things that I do for my blood health. And of course, you know, exercise, yeah, you can see how much blood I got to the surface of my skin there, which is great. That's what I was going for. So, you know, exercise is really great, of course, for your circulatory system and blood health. But you can add these things to that, and you're really going to see a big difference in your skin, in your nervous system, and everything's going to be better for if you try these things out. Find a vasodilator that works for you. You know, I take ginkgo biloba too because it's really great for mental clarity. And since we're talking supplements, I'm just going to put out there magnesium. If you're not taking magnesium, you really should be. It's going to calm your nervous system and just make life that much more chill. So those are my blood health tools and remedies, and I hope you guys got something out of this video. I love you so much. Bye, guys.